It's quiet. Again. Not because everything has stopped, but because I'm not chasing anything for a moment. I notice the breath moving on its own, the body adjusting itself slightly, the way time seems to stretch when nothing urgent is happening. Even now, without effort, experience is unfolding. I don't feel like I'm doing it. It's just happening. This happens every day, of course. We move through life, assuming we are the ones in control. I decide to stand. I decide to speak. I decide to think. It feels natural to say, I am doing this. But if I slow down enough, I start to notice something strange. Thoughts appear before I can claim them. Feelings arise without permission. Even decisions seem to form on their own, and only afterward does the sense of I chose arrive. I might be wrong, but it makes me wonder how much of this is really me doing anything at all. Everyone has experienced this in small ways. You try to fall asleep, and sleep doesn't come. Then the moment you stop trying, it does. Or you're searching for the right word, and it appears suddenly when you've already moved on. These moments feel ordinary, but they quietly question something basic. Who is actually running this show? And what is this I that keeps taking credit? At some point, Sanatan inquiry turns gently toward this confusion, instead of away from it. Not to give an answer, but to look more closely. In Advaita, they sometimes use the word Brahman to point to the underlying reality, not as an idea or a god, but as the ground in which everything appears. I hesitate even saying the word, because it can sound heavy. But the pointing is simple. Just this: whatever is truly real must be present before thought, during thought, and after thought. Otherwise, it's something that comes and goes. Think of waves on the ocean. Each wave looks separate. It rises, it falls, it has a beginning and an end. But the water itself doesn't arrive with the wave, and it doesn't leave when the wave disappears. Maybe what we call me is more like a wave, a temporary shape, and what is actually real is more like the water underneath. I'm not saying this is true. Just notice how the analogy lands in you. The Upadeśasāhasrī, which literally means 1,000 teachings, doesn't feel like a book trying to convince you of something. It feels more like a long, patient conversation. Again and again, it points back to direct seeing, not belief, not ritual, just observation. It suggests that ignorance isn't the lack of information. It's a simple misidentification, mistaking what appears for what is. According to this map, the body is something you experience. Sensations come and go. Energy rises and falls. The mind is also something you experience. Thoughts form, dissolve, repeat. Even a sense of being a person with a name and a story can be watched when you requiet enough. And that raises a subtle but unsettling question. If all of this is observed, what is the observer? You don't need philosophy to notice this. Right now, your heart is beating. You didn't start it. You're not managing it. Yet you're aware of it. The same with breathing. The same with thinking. Something is present that doesn't seem to struggle or interfere. It who knows. When I notice this, I don't feel enlightened. I feel ordinary. Almost too ordinary. As if I've been overlooking something obvious my whole life. This is where the inquiry becomes uncomfortable, but not aggressively so. If awareness is already present, steady, and unaffected, then what exactly is the me I've been defending all this time? The opinions, the fears, the achievements, they feel important, but they all appear to something. They aren't standing alone. I don't feel threatened by this realization. More like gently, like leaning on a wall and realizing it was never looked. The Upadeśasāhasrī doesn't rush to give relief here. It doesn't say, now you are free. It just keeps removing what you are not. Not the body, not the senses, not the thoughts, not even the one who claims ownership of them. What remains isn't described in detail, because descriptions belong to the mind. Instead, attention is quietly redirected to what is already present and already aware. Right now, as you're listening, notice this. Sounds are happening. Words are being understood. Reactions may be forming, but something is aware of all of it without effort. Not tense, not involved. Just present. You don't have to name it. You don't have to believe anything about it. Who's save ithus already here? I might be wrong about all of this, and you shouldn't believe me anyway. This isn't about agreeing or disagreeing. It's about looking. The strange thing is, the more closely you look for the one who is looking, the less solid it becomes. And yet, awareness itself doesn't disappear. That's the quiet paradox. These teachings keep circling. I don't want to close this with an answer. Answers settle too quickly. Instead, I've returned to the stillness I began with. Breath moving, experience unfolding. Awareness present without effort. And I leave you with the same open observation: if everything you know about yourself can be seen, what is it that sees? And does it need a name at all?